What were you like in school? Because I'm going to go into my story.
I was the fat kid that was kind of viciously mean and funny, so I didn't really get much shit.
Yes, and that's an important archetype of person to be.
Yeah.
The fat, vicious kid. The kid who's always on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
Always on the verge of a total full breakdown.
Yep.
And just attacking. I've been this person for a decade. Attacking left and right.
Right.
Just shredding people before they can shred you. Preemptive war.
Yes.
Fight them there so we don't have to fight them here.
Yeah.
Yes. That's an important fucking person to be. Schools need those. Those fuckers keep you on your toes because they have nothing to lose. They go home. They jerk off. They are sad. Mm-hmm. They eat disgusting food. They look at themselves and they want to die. And that's the fucker that comes in. Ben, go check that camera. Make sure it's not fucking around. That's the person who comes in and really fucking gives it to you.
Yeah.
He keeps everybody on their toes. Even the popular kids will kind of keep him around.
Yeah.
Because usually he's a little more clever than they are. He's a little bit more, he can kind of roll with the punches a little bit.
Yeah.
And they know that he's not a threat to them. He's not fucking their chicks.
Right.
He's not cooler than them. He's not catching the pass that they should on the field, whatever. Okay. Interesting. When I started school, I was like in my shell, didn't talk to anyone, was still doing drugs, still had friends from my hometown, didn't care, didn't want to participate in Catholic high school, thought it was a waste of time. I'm hanging out with crackheads in a crack house. Who gives a fuck about you and your backyard and whatever? I don't care about your sports team. It was all a defense mechanism,
right?
You know? And I sat alone in 9th grade with the other table of kids, and we all ate alone and didn't really speak to each other in 9th grade. That's a tough thing because you're not a loser in the sense where you're not the biggest loser where people come up and maybe help you even because they feel bad for you, but you're enough of a loser to where you are sitting at a table with other people and you're not speaking. You do not have any social. 10th grade, I got a little better. 11th grade, I made a group of friends. And then 12th grade, I got nominated for Homecoming King and I was very popular. And it was a journey and there are rules and there are ways to behave. And we're going to go through this. This is very important for people out there that are listening. And people say to me, oh, things have changed now because of social media. Yes and no. Yes and no. First rule, if you are not popular, it is your fault. 100%. Excusing the people that I mentioned up top, the people getting fingered by grandpa. Let's leave them out. But if you are relatively stable and you can handle what's going on and you have regular teenage angst and whatever, if you are not connecting with people, bitch, it's on you. You are not better and smarter than everybody else. Maybe you are, but if you're smarter than everybody else, you can figure out a way to be their fucking friend. If you can outsmart somebody, you can outsmart your way into their social fucking circle.
Right. Manipulation.
Manipulation. Yeah. Currency manipulation. Arbitrage, bitches. Stop holding on to this loserdom. Stop holding on to this. You think that there's some value in being misunderstood, being some goth Daria type bitch, whatever. No. There is no value to that. There is no value to holding on to these, like, these things that define you as a person if they're driving everyone away.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? A lot of times, and that doesn't mean that to be popular, you have to be a perfect person or you even have to be remarkably talented or good looking. You don't. You just have to figure out what you're good at and display it in an appropriate way. So, few things off the top. Very general rules. Know who the popular people are. And you do already, but know who the very popular people are. Know who are the A's and then know who are the B's. Know who are the safeties.
Right.
Know who's in the scene but really shouldn't be. Know who's self-conscious about not bringing a lot to the table. Know the people that are the third call to go to the party. You're going to be their friend. You're not going to the top of the heap first. You're going to be friends with the person who doesn't really belong in the popular group, who doesn't really get like the fat, vicious kid. You're going to befriend them. You're going to befriend the hanger-on.
Yeah.
The sporty, dykey chick who's good at sports but is weird and somehow is at all the parties. She'll have some of them at her house. And everybody's like, oh, we love you, Jackie. But no one loves Jackie. She looks like a horse. But why is she? There's always one girl in the popular crowd that looks like a horse. She is a field hockey, fire-breathing dyke and doesn't know it yet. Okay? You get on her radar. Or you get on the radar of the kid who's rich but not cool. Rich people, by the way, are never not cool. They just haven't grown into who they are yet. Rich people will always be cool. They're cold and aloof because they're different. But around junior year or senior year, they start driving their dad's BMW to school. They start wearing nicer clothes. They grow into themselves. They grow into their wealth.
Yeah.
They start having parties at their house. That house is on the water. It's got acreage. People are growing up and they're realizing that there's more than just catching a fucking football. This kid's got a dope fucking life. Be that guy's friend. Figure a way into his circle. Figure a way into horse-face, fire-breathing dyke Jackie's circle. Figure a way into the circle of somebody who doesn't belong in the group or somebody who's marginal. You need a marginal figure in order to break in for the most part.
Right, yeah.
That's really the way you should be. Here's the other thing. Be hungry and not desperate. Don't ever seem desperate. Always seem like you have plans. But be hungry to go do things with people. Be hungry because you want to be there. Be hungry because it's important that you go out and that you're seen. Don't be desperate. Don't be clingy. Let people call you. Let them text you. Don't be the person that's constantly driving it. Right. You know? It gets annoying to people.
Also, give people rides. Be the first person with a car.
Huge.
That's huge. Yeah.
Huge. Be a person with a car. Be a person with drugs. Be a person with a gun. Be a person with bullets. Be a person. Be a fucking person. Be a person with a house where you can have a party. Be a person with a cool backyard. Take the initiative. What are people lacking? What does a popular group lack? Is it a funny person? What is it? Be that. Try to be that. If you're good looking, sell that. If you're funny, sell that. If you're completely bland, sell that. People need bland.
Right.
Okay? They need somebody to really not make any impressions and stand around. You want to be that guy? Be that fucking guy. Okay? Yeah. Here's the other thing, and this is the thing people aren't going to like. I think we've been pretty non-controversial so far. I'm on keto. I'm a keto kid. Brendan Schaub is supervising all of my meals. I was denied a smoothie, but I was okayed my egg breakfast, which had grevla and spinach. Don't fuck with me, folks. Your loser friends got to go. They got to go. Tommy, who's been your friend forever, who shits himself, he's got to go. Because he's only your friend because you two also suck. You got to go. You got to move the fuck on.
Got to level up.
It's over. Level the fuck up. Stop holding on to your old life, your old ideas, your old friends. They suck and they want you to suck and they want you to die and they'll never be fucking happy for you if you start to do well. The minute you go to a cool party or somebody likes you, they're going to fucking change and then they're going to tell you that you've changed. You have changed, okay? But not in a meaningful way. You don't start treating them like shit or anything, but you're just not going to be relating to them as much because they want to complain about how bad everything and how much everyone sucks. And then once people don't suck a little bit, it throws the dynamic off. So they got to fucking go. And it shouldn't be a long process. They got to fucking go. Okay? It'll be awkward. You know their parents. It'll be awkward. It's fine. They got to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hollywood writes popular culture, and popular culture is written by losers. So they fetishize losers and make them all into kings and queens, and that they all graduate and go on and write plays and movies and sing songs and they all become fucking Fiona Apple. No, they don't. There's one Fiona Apple and the rest of you are eating cat litter on your floor. You're eating your own vomit like a cat. Okay? You're not Fiona Apple. You don't you stop. Cut it out. You're not that person. Okay? So let's stop pretending. But Hollywood will make you think you can be, and they'll make you think that all those popular people, they all, they hit a ceiling and they don't do it. No, they're fine. Right. They're fine. Law of averages, let's go by the numbers. They're fine. They become people like Logan Paul, George W. Bush, Cardi B, Donald Trump, and myself. Icons. You know, if you need, go get a potato and put a Marlboro Light in its mouth and watch that and then press play on your phone.